Hello, welcome to the Chitchatknits podcast. My name is Darcy, and this is
Katie.
And we're here with week 4 of Not a Vlogmas.
We did it.
We did.
We did it.
We did it. Phew. It is December 27th, so I have had round 1 of Christmas and ready for round 2 with some of my other kids coming home today.
Very
This
nice.
afternoon. I'm excited for that.
I've had all the rounds.
You've had all the rounds. Yes.
It was lovely.
Yes.
Yep, and we had some fun adventures that we went on too.
We did.
Last we
Where'd we go?
casted. We kind of been everywhere. Last time we sat down to cast, we were about to go to the St. Paul Hotel to see the radio production
yes.
of It's a Wonderful Life.
And it was fantastic.
And it really was.
Yes, it was a beautiful production. The St. Paul Hotel is a gorgeous old hotel in downtown St. Paul. And it was just fun because people dressed, it was in the afternoon, but people were dressed in
They were
glittery,
dressed
sparkly.
for the occasion.
Yes, it was really, really fun.
Yeah, and we got a couple really cute pictures in front of a huge poinsettia tree.
We did.
So we can
We'll have to
pop
put
that
in here. Yes.
Yes, and the next day, little did I know, because it was a surprise to me. They've kept that surprise for a couple months.
Yep.
Where did we go?
We went on a train ride. This train is out of Spooner, Wisconsin. And the one we went on was a wine train, they called it. And basically it was just some hors d'oeuvres. It was a beautiful restored train car, just gorgeous.
It was built in 1951.
Yes, 1951. Yeah, it had a Western theme, and it was beautiful. It's a big train. They also had a Santa train going on that day.
Yes, so we got to see Santa.
Had to see Santa, yeah. But trains are so big, and that we didn't even know that the kid event was other than in the depot. We didn't.
Yes, we were in our own little world and just watching the scenery outside the cars. And it brought back memories for you.
It did. I sang in a cabaret on a dinner train for 13 years when my kids were growing up. So I worked nights and weekends. And so my husband and I could, handle the kid duty in shifts. And it was really fun to ride a train and think back to those days.
It was fun hearing the memories too, very much.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful day. The scenery was gorgeous. Yeah, so that was a fun event. And then we went to the on Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to an American Swedish Institute in Minneapolis. There's a mansion called the Turnblad Mansion, a Swedish immigrant couple who did well in the newspaper business. And so we toured the mansion and went out for dinner.
We did. And then Christmas Eve. Wow.
Woo, that was a day.
That was a very, it was like a little marathon, a mini marathon.
It was a marathon day.
My parents host an annual open house. Friends, family, neighbors, everyone is welcome at the Birch household. So it was really a day. So we had the open house.
Well, we started with a rehearsal.
Yeah.
At 8 in the morning because we had been able to have a rehearsal time.
Yeah, for our
with our
Wildflowers group. And we did that. I went back to my family's home. You guys came over. We settled in for about an hour and a half. Then we had to go to church. Well, we didn't have to. We were very excited to go to church.
Go sing at church.
We sang at church. I came back, took your car, came back. You guys came back after church, had some food. We went back for the second service, sang at the second service, came back to my parents, and then we chilled. I chilled.
Yes. That day, I said to my family, okay, now, and Katie, okay, now, here's the plan. Do I need to draw diagrams? Okay, you two go in this car. this one, this car, this one, this car, and then okay, and then you come back in this car, and then you come back
And then
in
Katie,
this
you take my car. It worked. It really did.
It was crazy, but
was-
it worked. It worked. The plan worked.
It really did.
Sometimes you have to, yeah.
And then Christmas Day, it was pretty quiet. I went with my family to church. I was very blessed.
You did a lot of
I
church.
did a lot of
You
church.
did a good job.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we just hung out, went for a hike. We love to go out and hike in the winter. There wasn't enough snow that we needed snowshoes, so that was okay, and just had a good old time.
Yep.
Yeah,
And we got some knitting done.
some knitting done. Yep, and now today the grandkids come, so we thought we better get this last cast in because
It will not be quiet. Do you hear that? Exactly. You're not going to be hearing that for a while.
I know it's going to be busy for a week, but that's okay.
Yes.
And we have a snowstorm coming.
We do a good old-fashioned snowstorm.
Yeah, I read on the advisory it's supposed to rain
It
first.
is.
And it's very wet out there today. It's supposed
And
to
foggy.
rain. And
Very foggy.
And then we're supposed to get 7 inches of snow. So it will be a nice layer of ice underneath. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Glad I don't have to go anywhere.
Glad I got a long run in this morning. Yes. Anyway, we're here to talk about knitting. So let's talk about knitting. I'm wearing my Advent cowl,
You
which
are.
is finished. And I love it. I love the way it turned out.
It's beautiful. And it goes really nicely with this.
Yeah, just a light sweater. Yeah. Not, I didn't make the sweater. But yes, I'm very happy. I'd used 24 mini skeins, not just portions. I only used about 4 grams of each mini skein. And I used 1 entire skein of Madeline Tosh Light in this beautiful creamy white color. And I loved knitting this.
You really did. I know. You
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
I love it. It feels great. It's going to be wonderful to wear the next few days when we're out and about because it'll be chilly. But yeah. So, did you finish your Advent project? I had many more planned, and this was. It's good.
You had a very productive season, however.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I did. Yep. 2 quilts, 3 quilts. Yeah. It's okay. I wanted to stop and take a moment before we move on to mention my pine forest cowl. I'm actually going to put one on. I'll take this off and put this on because
beautiful.
this pattern, I'm planning to release it on New Year's Eve. So this is the pine forest cowl. I know you've seen it before, but it has the lace border. It starts actually at the bottom and works the lace part, then moves into the body part, which has a few little decreases in it, and then comes up, makes the casing, and then an I-cord tie at the end. And I am actually working on my 3rd one because I wanted to make one for a gift. And I've been able to get them out of a 245 yard skein of DK weight yarn. I love this little cowl. It just feels good. Yeah.
It's perfect.
So I've made this one. This is Bellafield yarn. This one here is Bellafield Glacier.
It's beautiful.
So pretty, isn't it? And then I'm actually working on a 3rd one. And this one is, I think the yarn is called Goosey Fiber. I picked this up at a yarn shop down by Madison one time. And I forgot about it. And I was pulling out some project bags. And I was like, oh, it feels like there's something in there.
Oh. Well, it's a surprise. Isn't
Yeah.
that the best when we can surprise ourselves?
New skein of yarn was in there. It's like, oh, I guess I'll use that.
It comes
It's
in handy.
pretty, isn't it? It's a blue, gray. There's little hints of purple. So in the next couple days, I want to finish that up and send that to Madison for one of my sisters-in-law. Yeah. And again, that pattern is called the Pine Forest Cowl, and it will be out in just a few days. It's been edited, tested, and it's ready to go. Oh, few photographs.
Yes, we can do that after.
We need to have my beautiful model take some photographs.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait. I would love to do this. I even have a yarn in mind for it.
Yeah, it's a fun one to knit.
Yes.
And it feels very nice. And with this tie, you could, if it's really chilly, you could tie it up around your neck.
Yep, that's what I really like about it, because the yarn I have in mind, it's almost more of a springy color too. So I'm going to be doing stuff in this pattern that I haven't gotten to do yet. And
yeah, some lace, easy to do lace. Just yarn overs and
I've been obsessed with it ever since you sent me that very first picture. I knew
you wanted to make
I wanted to make this very, very badly.
Yes.
So.
Yes. I'm loving it. So that's coming. Yeah.
Very exciting.
All right. And then we're going to talk about our make-alongs from 2025. We've finished up, have some totals. Our new make-along for 2026. We have plans and things are in the works.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to talk a little bit, well, you'll show your project, and then I'm going to talk about, I've been lining up my projects because I'm going to be traveling for a bit.
You are.
So I need to have everything skeined up and ready to go.
Exciting stuff. I know I've been having fun planning my year ahead. I've already selected many of my patterns. There's a couple that I'm still trying to narrow down from, and figuring out like the needles that I need and the other things that I either need to learn or to practice before. I'd ideally like to practice before, but you know what? Sometimes it's just fun to just jump right in. It's fine.
And do it. Yeah. Yes.
So,
yes.
So it's been fun.
Do you want to? You did make progress.
I did make some progress. This is the lovely bag that I got from Darcy. She made for me. She showed it. We showed it last cast, I believe. So I've been working on my sock, and when we did our hats, this kind of got neglected. This really got neglected because I was using all my brain power and every spare minute to knit that hat that we did last week. But I was able to finish the cuff, the heel flap, and the turnaround, and I was able to pick up my stitches. I did this yesterday, and I did most of the things on double points and I even put a little lifeline in there.
Wow, good job.
Just
just in case.
I'm like, okay, I'm really going to jump in because you helped me a lot on this first one. I wanted to see how far I could get without it, because the majority of this sock, you haven't been with me. So I kind of jumped in, and just did it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be seeing Darcy tomorrow. So if I mess up...
You can fix it. Yeah. No, you're doing great. You are ready to go.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I wanted to continue on, but I had so much momentum, but I was getting tired, and I knew that's when I mess up. So I knew when to say when. Yep. My parents and I were sitting downstairs watching some Netflix last night. So they got to watch me knit the majority of this, and they were very impressed. They said, wow, what a difference a year makes. So we had fun. They're like, oh, so knitting a pair of socks, that is a completely different ballgame, it sounds like. Yes, I was showing them the different parts and the construction of the sock, and they're like, wow, that makes my brain hurt. Your brother asked for a pair of socks next year. And I'm like, I will cross that bridge when I get there. Yes. So I'm not going to worry about it.
We'll wait and see on that one.
Another dear friend of mine asked for a pair of socks too. So we'll see.
2 pair of socks this year.
Yeah, so great practice. And I will say it was really, really fun watching my family and loved ones open up their gifts that I knit them and watch them try them on. So that was really fun.
Nice?
It was really fun for me to see their reaction. And fun fact, I don't think my brother, because I knew he saw his when I was making it. I made him a hat. He was like, I first of all don't remember you making that. Second of all, I'm so glad that you chose those colors for me.
Oh,
so
good.
he was very, very excited.
That's awesome. Good. You've done well.
Thank
A lot
you.
of projects this year.
And Grandma Kay was in love with her hat with the sparkles. So
Awesome.
she was very excited.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's wonderful.
So what do you have there?
Well, what do I have here? Okay, so from my cowl, this morning I have my little leftover mini skeins, and I had purchased this pattern. It's called the Northeasterly, and it's actually a blanket pattern.
Oh.
And I had my minis sitting there, and I thought this would be a good project to work on, when there are other people around. When I can't, when I'm not going to do lace because I need to focus. It's, once a couple times through, you have it memorized. And I thought I could just work on this year. Good card knitting, good, especially this week when the kids are around. So it's sort of starting in the the stash make along, because of course it's all leftover yarns. And I actually am holding a light fingering weight. I had several balls in my drawer of light colored fingering weight yarns that I just hadn't used. And I thought, well, if I hold them with my mini skeins, they'll lighten up or kind of change the colors a little bit. But I thought that would be, then I can get close to a DK weight, two fingerings together. And because I thought about just using leftover fingering, but I thought it's going to be so thin.
You wanted that weight.
A little bit more to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's this morning I just messed with this and got the pattern down, so now I can just sit down and work on it whenever.
Fun.
Yeah. Yep. So I think it's
it.
going to be pretty. Yeah. And using up some of those little leftovers from fingering weight yarns. Another project that I was working on, and you saw it in November,
Yes.
maybe early December a little bit. But as our friend Penny of PJ Knits has had a make-along that's fish or cut bait, and I decided that it was time to cut bait on a project.
Yes. And, I have to say, that is such a strength to be able to say, you know what, I'm just not loving this. I know I would have a hard time with it because I'm pretty type A. I don't know if you'd agree with that. I'm just kidding. But you know what? If you're not absolutely in love with something, having the courage to rip that out and start again on something that you will love.
Yes. So I stopped on the red sweater I was working on.
The cherry puff.
The cherry puff sweater. I was just, you heard me say it, I kept wondering if the sleeves were going to be too much. And I thought, I was avoiding working on it. And I thought, why am I continuing with this? Because I'm not even sure I
you don't
like
want it to be
it.
a chore either.
Right. And I decided to change patterns. I ripped out, I think, 2.5 skeins of yarn.
I believe that.
Yeah,
because
and
you
that
had
was
a bit of progress.
like 5, 50 gram. Yeah, I ripped and ripped. I had a lot of yarn already in there, but that's okay, because what I'm making is a sweater called Cherry and Peach, and it's by Hunglish Knitter, and it is actually a free pattern. It's a cardigan. And I think this is something that I could wear all year long.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
So I'm enjoying it. Now, I am going to say it's a free pattern. So there are errors.
Yeah.
The first error is that it calls for Well, I think she's from Canada, so she uses millimeters on needle sizes. So at one point she references the needle as a US 6, and one point she references that as an 8, and it's the same needle.
Okay.
So, there are some errors. And, there's charts which are great, but, you kind of have to know what you're doing a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's fine. But I think it's going to be really
pretty. I like that.
And I know that I will get a lot more wear out of this than I would of the other sweater.
Yes. And that's important.
Yes. So I feel good about, I had a hard time making that decision. But once I did, I felt good about the decision, and I'm enjoying knitting this. I think it's knitting up in that yarn very well. So.
And the color is going to be gorgeous on you. I always thought that color
It
was
is,
very
and
nice.
it's a sweater I can wear all year round. Yeah, so I feel good about it. Another project that I am ready to start on for our Dash the Stash.
Dash the Stash.
I have wound up here.
It's so pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
I love it.
I know. It's so gorgeous. This yarn is Miss Babs, and the colorway is called Estrelita. It has lurex in it, so it has a little sparkle to it. And I had these two left over from my cowl. They were from Suburban Stitcher. And then I have this gray. It looks white, but it's a very pale gray.
It's like a dove gray.
It's like a dove gray, yes. So I think I'm making a pair of socks out of that.
Yes.
They're pretty.
It just, I don't know why, but it reminds me of like Disney Princess.
Yes. Well, I was thinking Valentine.
Oh,
but
that works
whatever.
too.
Yeah.
That works too.
Disney Princess.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Yes. Yes. We'll be going to Disney for a day.
It's on my mind.
It's coming. Yep. So that project is ready to go. Ready to cast on all the needles. Everything is the chart that I made a chart for what I'm going to do, and that's all ready to go.
That's awesome.
Got a sweater ready to go. My blanket. And then another sweater. Now, I apologize. I showed these yarns last week. This is not skeined up. I need to get these skeined up. But I showed last week this sweater, and I misnamed the pattern. I said North Star, and it is the, did I not write it down? I think it's the North Sister.
Okay. We can always just drop it.
I will put it in. Yeah. Yep. So that will be wound up and ready to go. All these projects, getting them in bags, lined up, ready to go.
I'm very excited to see, and I'm excited. Like I have in the queue in my brain, I have a headband, I have another cowl, I have, of course, you
want to make that.
I make this because it's going to be for me.
Yes.
So I am very excited, and my sweaters and all of that now is stash yarn. All of those projects.
That's right. As we turn the corner.
I am very excited.
Everything we have is stash. So
yep.
So we hope you will join us in our make along for 2026. It's called Dash the Stash, and we'll be hosting this in our Ravelry group. We'll probably do a thread in Instagram, but
I think that would be a good idea.
I don't know what's going on with Instagram. I am not seeing.
The hashtags are different. I haven't been seeing a whole lot either.
I haven't been either. So I don't know.
Maybe
what's
their
going on there.
algorithm has changed, or hard to say.
Yeah.
But
so we hope you'll join us, and the rules are pretty loose. And feel free to start now. It's 2026, but if you have finished all your projects for 2025, go ahead and cast on. What we would like is if you would, even finish up projects that have been shoved to the back of the closet. But, if you just have you know, if it's half a dishcloth, maybe that doesn't count.
No, just any project that's been hibernating.
Yes, yes. But let's make sure that, you know, we're making a dent in projects. Let's really think about those things that have been lingering, that yarn that's been lingering, and let's feel good about using it.
Yes.
All right, and again, check out our Ravelry group, Chitchatknits Ravelry group, and that's where you will find the thread. It's already there. It should be tacked to the top and ready to go. And a few people have already been coming in and saying they're joining in. So
How
that's
exciting.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Well, let's talk about 2024.
I was going to say this has been a very big year.
Yes, it was amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
And thank you all for participating in our make-along.
Yes, so we had 2 make-alongs.
We
The
did.
first one was called Make It Yours, Mal. And in that finished object thread, we have 392 finished projects. Yay.
Good job.
Good job.
Wow.
Way to go. Way to go. You really made it yours. So that was awesome.
Yes.
And then we spent time today with the totals for our charity knitting.
Charity knitting.
Yep. Do you want to read those totals?
I do, and this just blew my mind. Thank you all so much for participating. This was quite the feat for you guys to accomplish. So in total, we had 284 hats made. And then we had 17 pairs of knitted knockers, 9 mother bear teddy bears, 29 blankets, 14 scarves, 6 earwarmers, 4 mats, either they were loomed or kennel mats, 7 cowls, 39 cloths, like dishcloths or dish towels, 6 blanket squares, 1 prayer shawl, 2 wheelchair covers, and 6 chickens for a total of 424 items.
Way to go.
Way to
Good
go.
job, knitters
Wow.
and crocheters. We thank you for
Wow.
participating and doing all those great charity knits. It was a good year.
It has been a good year.
And I didn't comment in the finished object thread because I wanted to keep our totals. So, but thank you so much. I appreciate all you did.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to 2026
26.
and some great knitting projects.
Wow.
Well, I think that's about it. That wraps up the year.
Wow. And this year flew.
It did.
A lot
It
of
was-
growth, a lot of adventures.
Yep.
Yes.
And it was good.
A lot of knitting.
Yes. So we're going to tack on one more song
Yes.
at the end here.
Thank you all so much for suggesting songs. We have been enjoying your comments about music and our knitting, and thank you again for a wonderful year.
Yes. We'll look forward to seeing you again in the new year. Happy knitting.
Bye for now.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining.
so much for joining us today. Happy New Year.